Good afternoon or good evening. I'm Cynthia and I'm here with Doug, and I'll help you make money, or actually we will help you make money in the stock market with information that you will not find anywhere else. Here I go with the I, not in team, huh?
You really are a piece of work,
Look
man.
at that, trying to take over the show.
Guys, you don't know
I'm going to make you money.
You don't know how much I suffer to bring you this show. If you ever knew, you would send me beer every day.
Thanks.
But thank you for coming in and making everything more lovely. What do we have today? We have super cool stuff. Tyler in
William
Chicago,
Blair.
MacArthur over here in New York.
It's a busy week.
We're all over,
Busy
man.
day.
Yeah.
Busy, busy, busy bees.
That's
I
right.
love this blue on you.
Oh, thank you.
Right,
I
good.
loved your outfit.
Thank
You look lovely
You've
as
got
always.
blue with blue and I've got green with green.
We're like a matching team, man.
We are.
Our stylists should coordinate.
Press release.
Well, Mike's been working on that.
German Mike is telling us.
Anyway.
Press release and get a move on.
So-
I love the
So
joke.
tell us about William Blair quickly before I go
Okay.
into the video.
I will tell you. William Blair, I like particularly because Midwestern sensibility, right? You know, they're not as much of the hot air and the pizzazz. Like earlier today, I saw UBS, who are, you know, a big but crap, shoddy outfit, right? Downgraded Verizon, right? And I thought, wait a minute, didn't you just lose $35 billion? How are you qualified to be
$35 billion.
rating somebody else? Do you know what you should do? Go deliver pizzas or something. William Blair are class sensible. You're not going to wake up and find out, oh, William Blair has to sell off half their assets because they were in some exotic CDOs and lost a fortune. And a lot of these, I listen to the analyst intros when they begin the presentations,
Right.
and really well-educated, articulate, well thought out, not, here's Bob. You know, it's Garmin are doing this, and this is why they're doing it, and this is what I think about them, and this is my recent coverage. Very well done,
Good.
well-spoken, well-thought-out people, and I like them very much. And I think especially in a turbulent market, this is the kind of advice that you need. I do. I like
And
them.
those are Doug's thoughts on William Blair. Now getting to our video, we have Kevin Rockman, CFO of Garmin, GRMN ticker, discusses the aviation and marine segments of Garmin's business profile. Let's cut to the clip, Mike.
Just a couple of minutes on the aviation segment. We're the leader in the general aviation market, and we're becoming a leader in the light jet market as it develops and as it emerges. And we do not sell at this point anything into the commercial jet, into the high-end planes. We're, again, primarily single-engine, twin-engine, and very light jet. We sell both in as an OEM, as I mentioned, to retrofit and portable products. And to date, we've had this G1000 glass cockpit, which is a fully integrated suite of products that go into the cockpit of aircraft. We've sold over 4,000 of those in the last 3 years into new planes, and that's been one of the keys to the key drivers of our revenue growth in the segment. Again, strong market share depending on which segment of the aviation, but at least 60% share in every one of the three subsegments of this market. Margins here are the highest of any of our businesses. Last year, we ended the year with 66% gross margin and 38% operating margin, and we feel like these margins are sustainable into the next foreseeable future as we grow this business. 30% top-line growth, as I mentioned earlier, expected. Marine business is another area where we've made pretty significant strides just within the last 12 months. We've added a lot of new technologies. We've really increased our suite of product, including now autopilots and instrumentation that's now needed for what we call a marine network. So much like you see a full suite of product in an aviation cockpit, we now have pretty much everything you need to navigate and to operate a boat from an electronics perspective. We've added in autopilots, as I mentioned, and now recently in the last 12 months added in some pretty cool blue chart and cartography, so mapping data that is second to none in the industry. I feel like we have a #1 share there, just above 30%.
Hey, Cynthia,
And that was Kevin Rockman. Garmin. Tell me about Garmin.
I'm going to. I thought this was a perfect one to do today for
Okay.
Blair. This guy is a smart, sensible guy, and they're doing smart things. He said they're working to be an OEM, like built into the cars. I have a Garmin that I use in the GPS.
Did you just say OEM?
Yeah, it's original equipment, like so that it's built in, and not you add it. Like we just bought one and I use it, and it was really nice to use. We took it up to Connecticut. It was fantastic. It worked really well. Right, and I'm a demanding bastard. Right, I don't say that
You're a bit
easily.
demanding.
You know,
You've already gotten me in so many companies that I'm in love with. You're like, they're terrible.
I know,
But they jump off a cliff.
I like their product. And I like this guy's thinking, right? This guy's a good steward of money, right? And I'm probably going to add them to my portfolio tomorrow.
Good.
We're talking to you guys. It's 5:22. The market's closed already.
So you're going to put your money where your mouth is tomorrow morning?
I always do. You know that.
Co-investor?
Yep.
Follow him on Co-investor.
And you'll be able to see.
If he does you wrong, please look below and leave us feedback.
They're down near a low, and they're using their money. They're looking for acquisitions, and they said last year they were looking to do one, and the company was being bid against, by another competitor.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it because they didn't want to overpay, right? Which I love, right? Good stewardship of investors' money, okay? A lot of times, these guys are way down from their high. They were up at like $100 a share.
It's a good time to buy.
Now they're down in the 40s, and I want to tell you.
Stock's on sale.
What? It is on sale. I love them. They're looking
sale or clearance?
Sale. Mm-hmm. They're not clearance yet, but it's sale.
Well, when it gets a clearance, let me know.
Like you care.
I don't like things on clearance.
I know, you're such a regular person. Let me tell you guys.
I just like a bargain.
This is a bargain.
Bargain, all right.
This is a bargain. Okay, they're looking for acquisitions, but they're not willing to overpay. Now, the German knows, and from doing a lot of the shows, that a lot of times the companies, when they hit a bumpy road or they fall out of favor, they look to do acquisitions just to kind of, I think, obscure the focus, right? And then it buys them some more time. These guys said they weren't willing to overpay on them. And they're also in different segments, right? Aviation, I didn't even know. Right?
Aviation?
You were in here last week with your pals with the jet company.
Yeah, which you told me not to do, and I'm glad you told me not to do it, because I was like, I get enticed by penny stocks. Because I can afford that. That's pennies.
I know, don't. You'd be smart.
I'm like, I could buy 1 million penny stocks.
You work hard for your money. Anyhow.
It gets exciting. It's like it's 43 cents.
They're using their money. These guys are using their money to buy back shares, right? While it's low. And they're looking to make prime acquisitions.
I always like when I see that companies are buying back their shares. Right. I like that.
Smart, man.
When you see them buying back shares, is that always a good time to buy them?
Not always, because sometimes
they try to create something.
They're not redeploying the money intelligently in other areas, right? Like they could be growing their business in other areas. Like
instead, they're reinvesting. Okay, I got it.
It's not always, but oftentimes it is. Oftentimes.
Good advice, Doug. I really like that. Thank you so much. We have David Carlucci, CEO of IMS Health Incorporated, ticker RX. Discusses the reinvigoration. Mm-hmm. Isn't that a tongue twister this morning? Well, this afternoon. Discusses the reinvigoration of its product development activities to plant the seeds for future revenue acceleration. I can do that one.
Yes, you could do
acceleration.
Anything you want.
Reinvigoration.
That's right.
I'm used to reinvigorating.
Are you?
Reinvigoration?
Yeah, we threw that in there.
Reinvigoration.
Well, you're too perfect to begin with, so we like to throw in a little bit here and there to try to keep you on your toes. Show your human side.
You can tell when sometimes I let them have a little bit of liberty with my notes. I come in, I highlight my points that I want to do, and they say, let's get the thesaurus out.
Hey, do you know what? You missed an earlier one today. If you guys are watching, come to Wall Street Media and look at. We had a good one from LabCorp. Ticker's LH, a video clip. I may have kidney stones again, and these guys listen.
Oh, do you?
But listen, these guys have a treatment for it, and it saves money, and it saves you the misery of it, right? And I think super smart, right? Mm-hmm. People are looking to save both money and pain. I love that, and that's another one that I may add.
And now 42 million people know that you have kidney stones.
I may have kidney stones, but I'm going to put my money in there because he said 5% of men get kidney stones. And they have something that saves a lot of money for it and the agony of it. I may buy LH too. What do you think of that? I get all the good ideas from Blair. I like these. Good, common sense.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a sniffle. Maybe I should go buy NyQuil. Is that the mentality, Doug?
Do you know something? We're going to wrap our show now.
Yeah, I'm cold. I think I'm going to go buy a shawl.
I've spanked you on the show before.
Let me go buy Armor All. I'm cold now.
Press release.
Okay, press release.
Just kidding, Doug.
You're supposed to behave.
I just thought I could, be a little naughty today. Anyway, you know where to find us. We're here every day at Wall Street Media. Don't forget to leave feedback. Just click below, WSMCO.com. Thanks for joining us. Say good night, Doug.
Good night, Doug.